Okay guys, as promised, here's an up-close look at some of the icons here on Wikipedia. We'll start with the Barack Obama page. Here's what the lock is going to look like. When you mouse over, it's going to say the article is semi-protected, promotes compliance with the policy on. If you click on the lock, it will give you some more information about the Wikipedia protection policy, talking about semi-protection, subject to vandalism, warnings, and this just lets you know that it uses some software to check on IP address spoofing. The other thing here, the star, meaning that it's a featured article, and what we talked about in the last video, accuracy, neutrality, and completeness. Okay, you can see that just about 3,300 articles out of 3.6 million are featured article status. That's about 1 in every 1,100. So when you see a star on a Wikipedia page, it's a really good indicator that this is really good information. Now we'll check out the Chambersburg page, and you see the little green plus up here. We'll check that out, and you see what we talked about here: well written, factually accurate, and verifiable. They're the three things that the plus sign will talk about. If we just click random article, see where we go to, Sam Houston Park, notice there's nothing up here, so nothing to say that this is factual information or not. Click random again, nothing to say here about this web page. One more, Global Mechanic apparently is an award-winning animation studio in Canada. Who knows, because there is nothing up here. There is a reference though, so that is worth something, plus an official site. So like I said, Wikipedia is a good place to start looking for information, but unless you see some icons up in the top right, that can be linked with some of the footnotes, which we can look at here. So if we looked at some of his schooling, we can click on the 13, and what do you know, here's information about some schooling. And we talk about sites not being Wikipedia. Here it is, Washington Post, January 24th, 2007, right there. Going back to the Chambersburg page, we'll look at some of the footnotes here as well. If we wanted to look at something through the Civil War, talking about maybe Harper's Ferry, that's 35. We can go right to that web page then, familytales.org, through Chambersburg, and we can find some information here as well. We used Wikipedia as a starting point, and it got us to this page here. So like we talked about, Wikipedia is a good place to start, and this is an up-close look at some of the icons that you will see when you use Wikipedia.